You know we break barriers, redefine the coast, yo, determined like John.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And the front lines for both teams tonight, powerful, explosive. Shaq, what's the key these days to building a great front court?
Well, the more versatile, the better. But it's more about skill and brute strength. You know I'm about skill and brute strength. I was the most skillful and brutally strong guy ever to play the game.
It's right, you are brutal.
What's so funny?
That, front court guys need to change ends. That's what's funny to me, Shaq. Nothing else. I just tell you right now, nothing else is funny to me.
You want me to show you how strong I am? I'll flip this table over right now.
I believe you could. I believe you could.
What you looking at, Ernie?
Not much.
Oh.
All right.
It's on. It's on.
I see Ernie.
And here's Kevin Harlan. Here's Kevin Harlan.
I'll see you in the locker room, Ernie.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. Well, the holidays always bring us some incredible NBA action. That's certainly what we have in store for us today. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. This game is part of the travel schedule for New Orleans. These are the games that challenge you. Guys, they will have their work certainly cut out for them, but they believe they can come away with a win.
And, for the Pelicans, they're in the mix for a playoff spot, which is definitely a positive. But I'm sure they'd like to have had their hands around that spot a little tighter than they do.
I agree. They're not going to be able to coast. They're going to have to battle their way into the postseason. But maybe they'll toughen up by the time the playoffs arrive.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, guys, you remember that Anthony Davis had a growth spurt in high school that took him from a 6'2 guard to a 6'10 big man. Now, he remembered telling his mother, I can't fit in my bed, I can't fit in my shoes, I can't fit in these jeans you brought me. And her saying, I just bought those 3 weeks ago. Kevin?
It's all paid off in the long run, though. Thanks, D.A. Smitty, we're going to watch some exceptional forward play tonight. Makes me think of some of the great front courts in the history of this terrific league.
Yeah, you had Bird, Parrish, Kevin McHale, Duncan, Robinson, Kareem, and Worthy. I also throw in Patrick Ewing and Charles Oakley. They were a tough matchup. When you have two guys that play the 4 or 5 and play well off each other, they could be a nightmare.
At that time, that part of the league, they were terrific.
So true.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Holiday and Moore, the guards. Randall out there with Davis, and it's Mirotic in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Len. LeBron, no good. Holiday against Ball. Randall finds Holiday. Second chance shot. Trying to get open is Davis, and it's Randall getting it to go. Randall's got the first points up on the board for the Pelicans. Here's LeBron, and no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
5 on the clock, knocks down the 3 ball. Mirotic has got his first 3 points of the game.
The outside shot is effortless for Mirotic. He makes it look so easy.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 5-point game. Here's LeBron.
A cagey defender, Mirotic using his length to throw off that shot.
Excellent D there from Mirotic. Land against Randle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Alex Len picks one up. New Orleans shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Both free throws good from Randle. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Ball kicks to LeBron. To the paint. Here's Ingram. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Randle passes to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Mirotic has a wide open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Now, here is Mirotic. He had 15 points last outing. Moore against Ingram. Out to the right wing. Randle finds Mirotic. At the tip, Davis on the follow. Davis has got his first basket of the night.
This is what you want from AD, to use his size and skill to cash in on second chance opportunities.
It's Ingram on the wing. Out to the right wing. Ball. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Now, here is Mirotic. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Double digits in the first quarter. The only thing they have to avoid is taking their foot off the gas.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Last season, Anthony Davis, he didn't win MVP, but he was in the running. Was absolutely remarkable with his play on both ends of the floor. James Harden deserved the award, but in a lot of other seasons, Anthony Davis is your MVP.
That has to be a relief. First bucket was a long time coming.
You know, I think they might have tried too hard at the start of this game. Let's see if this settles them down.
Here's Holiday following the bucket by the Lakers. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Mirotic.
Smothering defense by LeBron James, using his size and quickness to affect the shot.
In the corner, it's Ingram. And it's Ball in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma kicks to Len. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Ball, no good. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Mirotic's shot is off.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
James with the bucket.
Taking advantage of what's there. LeBron reads the situation correctly.
Pelicans leading by 7. Here's Holiday. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. Randle dishes to Holiday. Here's Moore. He sinks the 11-footer.
Showing he's not just a perimeter jump shooter. Each one will push for a better shot if he sees an opening.
LeBron kicks to Len. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Ball against Holiday. Davis in the corner. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Julius Randle. He's averaging 15 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or two on him, but that's easier said than done. As soon as you give him any room whatsoever, he is always looking to attack and make you pay.
Moore with it. 20 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
He also was very good distributing the basketball, keeping guys involved and engaged all night.
Now here is Holiday. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Good decision maker out of the pick and roll. Holiday calls his own number, rewards his team.
James looking it over.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. Leading by 5. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Kuzma. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And it's 6 points for Anthony Davis. Ball kicks to James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Steve, we know plenty of NBA players who are still inconsistent at the free throw line. Just how much of a skill issue is free throw shooting and how much is mental?
You know, I think for a lot of guys that are up in size, just being able to shoot the basketball. I tried it shooting a volleyball when your hands are so big, and that is tough, and that's a skill. But then I see a lot of guys mentally, you can tell is bothering them because they change their routine from year after year. They keep finding different ways. They have to get comfortable, put in the work, and just stick to it. I think they go to too many different these shooting coaches saying, I have a quick fix, and usually it doesn't work, the quick fix.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
They did a good job of controlling the tempo, playing at a speed that suits their offense.
Here's Hart. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Puts up a 3, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
New Orleans leading by 5. Payton kicks to Davis. That's good, and it's Payton with the assist. And that's 10 points for Davis.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
LeBron against Randle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The Lakers, number 1.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
Overall, a fantastic 2018 campaign for the Pelicans. 48 wins, made it to the conference semifinals as the 6th seed in the West. Not bad.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hill's checked in. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. The past month has been surreal. 2nd in blocks and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And as you said, 1 rung below the leader in block shots. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane. Now here's James. 14 points for him.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Steve, the highlight of last season for the Pelicans, a surprise sweep of the Portland Trail Blazers.
You know, few picked the Pelicans to win that first-round matchup, but nobody picked them to sweep. A lot to like and to build off for this team coming off last season.
And that one falls for Davis. Lakers trail by 8. Now LeBron. 26 points for him last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And so here's New Orleans following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Holiday on the wing. Miller. A three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what do you do with LeBron on the loose and coming at you full speed? All you can do is foul him.
The Lakers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for New Orleans. Sheck Diallo comes in for Drew Holiday. Out to Miller from the arc. Offensive rebound. Ajinça with the bucket. Ajinça's got his first 2 points of the night.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
James against Hill. LeBron can't get it to go.
Ooh, you know that's one he liked to have back. Point blank range, and he missed it.
Here's Diallo. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
James against Hill. And here is LeBron. 18 points for him. Hart the pass to Beasley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hart, covered by Miller, and the rejection by Ajinça. Miller with a wide open look, and the foul's on Sheck Diallo. That is his first foul of the game. Lance Stephenson's checked in for LeBron. Lakers trail by 8. Now here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Kicks it to Beasley. Here's Hart. And the rejection by Ajinça.
Too aggressive to start this game. That's already a couple fouls already in the first.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The free throw drops for Zubac. Smitty, there are a lot of funny guys that play in pro sports, and the NBA is no exception now and in the past. Who would you say is the funniest guy you ever played with?
Yeah, a couple guys, Kevin. There's some funny guys. I think one that stands out far as just being a straight comedian, had guys laughing, was Ken Norman. And I think there's another guy that was extremely funny, but he wasn't trying to be funny, was Dikembe Mutombo. Some of the things Dikembe would say and do, it was just hilarious, and he wasn't trying to be funny.
Here's Hill after the basket by Los Angeles. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Payton. The teardrop falls in, and the Pelicans lead by 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And that's a foul called an Alexis Ajinça. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Lakers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. That free throw, no good.
With Rajon Rondo, you have to admire his creativity on the floor. Just sees the game and court in ways others don't. When he's focused, he can take over a game with his ball movement.
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Now here's Payton. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Stevenson against Hill. Pass to Payton. Floats one. McGee with the block. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. "20 seconds left to play in the first quarter, and it's good. 2 points.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Rondo scanning the floor. Releases from 15. Another shot, and the rejection by Ajinça. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. New Orleans on top. They're up by 9. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
That's their mindset, and these extra possessions have been converted into a lead.
New Orleans leading by 9. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for New Orleans right now, Diallo out there with Alexis Ajinça. Then it's Miller, then there's Hill, and it's Payton in at the points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Rondo against Payton. Unloads from 13. McGee inside. Working out Ajinça. They get the rebound. Zubac. Stevenson with a clean look. No good with the triple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Miller outside. The pass to Diallo. The kick out to Hill. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 12. Rondo finds Stevenson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope outside. Stevenson passes to Caldwell Pope. Lets it go with the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Payton outside. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. There's Miller with the 3. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 5th assist in this one. Rondo against Payton. And it's Rondo penetrating. And that one, good.
What precision from Rondo. Even when he gets knocked around, he keeps his focus and nails the shot.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Mirotic comes in for Hill, and Moore subbed in for Miller. Now here's Payton, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Back to Mirotic, takes a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Mirotic has got the lead up to 12 now for New Orleans.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Rondo dishes to McGee. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Passes it to Payton. Shot clock at 5. Takes it off the glass. Payton's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Some changes for the Lakers. Ingram comes in for Lance Stevenson, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. And New Orleans also making a change. Randall's checked in. Now, here's Ball. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And some of the passes he threaded through the defense were just incredible. He made it look so easy.
Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. For Los Angeles, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. No good on the free throw. So many different approaches, Steve, on offense. Some guys force the issue, but Steve, who are some guys that really practice patience?
I think LeBron James. I think Kevin Durant. I think Klay Thompson. Anthony Davis. Kawhi Leonard to somewhat of a degree. Chris Paul. There's so many guys. I love the way they can just let the play develop or let the game develop. And then they can take over. But those are some of the names. I think they play with a lot of patience.
The Lakers have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And, you know, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
Well, you have to have an aggressive mindset, and you have to try to disrupt their rhythm.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Ball with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Peyton outside. And Mirotic kicks to Davis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Caldwell Pope passes to Ingram. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can also contribute inside. The way he releases his shot makes it very difficult to block.
Moore finds Randall. Back to Moore. 5 to shoot. Over Ingram. And that one goes long. Lakers trail by 10. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A moment here to see some numbers for Peyton. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's putting up 13 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And the numbers, they back it up. Whether he can sustain this level of production, we don't know. But the arrow's pointing upward right now.
Drew Holiday, he's checked in for New Orleans. Mirotic's shot is off.
You can see the frustration. They hold the lead, but he wants to be able to contribute.
And that one's good. Ingram.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
New Orleans leading by 6. And Holiday kicks to Randall. Back to Holiday. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And that's the pressure Holiday puts on your defense. Sees the opportunity, gets his shot inside.
Davis against Ball. It's Ingram on the wing. He had 13 points in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Alex Lenz checked in for the Lakers. Beasley comes in for Caldwell Pope. New Orleans gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Holiday up top. He's covered by Ball. Randall with the bucket.
Hey, keep the ball moving. Holiday showing good leadership, running the offense all the way through.
To the left side wing. Now Kuzma. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. For three, Ingram. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 4 rebounds in this game. With some arc, and it's laid in by Randall. And now it's a 12-point New Orleans lead.
The beauty of the teardrop, very difficult to really contest.
Here's Ball. And the Lakers with another miss. For New Orleans, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. That's good from Randall on the assist from Mirotic. Randall's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Kuzma passes to Len. Looking to end the run. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. 5 on the clock. Here's Ingram. Good work there as it goes. Ingram's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
From deep, Moore. Rebounded by the Lakers. And stolen by Mirotic. And the shot goes in. Mirotic has got 8.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside. And last season, a bit of a breakout one from Mirotic. Saw a huge jump in his production and shot a career best from the floor. Across the board, he was a completely changed player despite what was a turbulent season.
And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans. A floater. Len grabs the board.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Now, here's Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Out to Kuzma. 5 on the clock. Here's Len. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Davis. Over Beasley. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And that's 17 points for Davis. And with Mirotic, Greg, as you alluded, his year last year had a lot of ups and downs.
You know, he missed a good stretch of the season with that broken jaw from the fight he had with a teammate, and then the trade demands to get out of Chicago shortly after coming back. And despite all this, his defense and rebounding were dramatically improved and really a key contributor on offense.
Davis. Len grabs the board. Len's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Ingram. This one for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Stolen by Len. Down low. Here's Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Well, they knew they weren't just going to be given this game. They had to go out and take it, and they're close.
And so here is New Orleans following the bucket by the Lakers. Holiday against Ball. Holiday finds Randall. They can't stop the run with that one.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack. But a quick reaction by the defense.
Got that one up quick. And now just a 1-point New Orleans lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Oh, right around this time of the season, Smitty, it's easy to lose focus. Talk about how players keep themselves motivated to bring it every night. That, to me, would seem very difficult.
It is, and I think you got to set those little small goals. I think on one of our teams, our goals was after the All-Star break, you can see we were starting to get into that funk, and what we said was, let's not lose 2 games in a row for the rest of the season. Those type of small goals keeps everybody engaged.
Do you put the season in terms of every 20 games, every 10 games? How do you measure it to kind of pace yourself?
I think most teams do it in a block of 20s. Like you said, you kind of go a block of 20s and see if you can go, 75% in those games. And that's where you start to see the great teams, they do that.
That's good to know.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
To the middle, and stolen by James. Fast break, the Lakers. And there's the pass to Hart. He kicks it to Rondo. LeBron passes to Rondo. Here's Hart to the right side. Clock at 6. James in the post. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Miller, right side. Lets it go from deep. Rebound the Lakers. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Ingram. Here's Hart. It's good from long range. Hart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Holiday dishes to Randall. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And it's 13 points for Julius Randle.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pelicans lead by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, you're leading at the half. What will you continue to emphasize to your team?
Well, I mean, defensively, we still have to be good. We got to rebound the basketball. And then we've got to continue to push the basketball and score offensively.
We'll see if you can keep that going in the second half, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try and control him here in the second half.
Well, you like to run more doubles at him, but the risk there is opens up things for everybody else.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. They've led by as many as 14 points. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Ingram is out there with ball, and it's Len in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Holiday against Ball. The dish to Ingram. Lays it up and banks it in. Ingram's got 18 points in the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Holiday kicks to Mirotic. Outside, Davis. Back to Mirotic. The 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Lang's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Passes it to Ingram. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. LeBron is doubled. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Crazy to think about how many seasons LeBron's played and how many nights we've seen him do this.
Davis finds Mirotic. Back to Davis. Outside Mirotic. Over in the corner, Randall. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And he gets the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 2. And Alvin Gentry's been coaching in the NBA for almost 3 decades now. Steve, he knows how to get things done.
And a lot of what Gentry does is gives his players freedom. As long as they take care of business, he won't meddle too much. Does a great job of managing personalities and keeping egos in check.
Now Mirotic following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Good on the triple.
And that's 3 out of 4 now coming out of the break. The offense playing with a purpose.
James against Mirotic. The drive by LeBron. Here's Kuzma. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. He has 5.
Oh, okay, it's on. Trading blows here from distance.
You know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 9. And it's slammed in by Davis.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Hat. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Len. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Ingram. Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for New Orleans. Now here's Stevenson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that's a nice pass. The patience of LeBron to let the play develop.
Payton kicks to Randall. Payton against Ball. Payton right side. Moore outside. Over Stevenson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, Steve, E'Twaun Moore, a fantastic sharp-shooting wing for this team.
Yes, Moore hasn't always been a big shooter from deep. That part of his game has grown in the last few seasons. But as he's taken more threes, his overall shooting percentage has risen. That's something you just don't see.
And E'Twaun Moore has always been a solid shooter in the NBA, Greg, and he's continued to grow in that department.
I mean, just look at the career numbers from deep in terms of efficiency. And the last few years, he started to take on more and more volume in terms of the three-point shot. Hasn't changed his percentages, though, at all. And I would give him the green light as much as he wants from beyond.
He's off on the first.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
They get it again. Ajinça uses the glass to finish the layup. Ajinça's got his second bucket of the night.
His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
Lakers trail by 4. Here's LeBron. He's got 22. In the corner, it's Stevenson. 6 to shoot. Back to LeBron. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Having the wherewithal to get off that shot in time, LeBron makes these kinds of plays in his sleep.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Definitely not making the most of his chances at the foul line.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Moore penetrating. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. The Lakers, number 1.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor.
Etuan Moore gives you the production, but he also gives you the intangible. He plays like an older brother.
Lakers trail by 3. And here is Ball. To the paint. Kicks it out to Stevenson. James outside. He dishes it to Ball. 4 on the shot clock. For the tie. Shot clock reset for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope against Mirotic. Stevenson inside the three-point line. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, team's foul.
New Orleans leading by 3. Payton outside. Moore outside. From past the arc. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dishes to Stevenson. And it's Zubac atop the key. There's the 3. And Stevenson, the bucket on the assist by Ball. Stevenson's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. And so Payton will bring it up for New Orleans. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And a moment here now to see the numbers for LeBron James. The past month has been surreal. 4th in scoring, 7th in field goal percentage, and such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers, always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Payton, good.
That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
Now here's Stevenson. Back to Rondo. Stevenson passes to LeBron. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, it won't be an easy one given it is coming on the back end of a back-to-back. But they've been playing some fantastic basketball lately. And when you are winning back-to-backs, you're feeling good about yourself.
Hard, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And New Orleans also making a change. Diallo, he's checked in for Moore. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Here is Rondo following the score by New Orleans. LeBron kicks to Hart. And it's Rondo in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Rondo's got 7 points.
Rondo from outside? How about that?
To the middle. Davis with the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Mr. Dependable tonight, helping them grow this lead.
Davis against James. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Back to James. Right wing. Lakers working the ball around now.
Really most effective when he's in attack mode, and KCP with the athleticism to do it.
Right side Davis. Miller outside. Pass to Hill. From beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Diallo. Zubac's defending. The shot's good.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Rondo kicks to LeBron. Rondo against Payton. Rondo finds James. That one goes. Count it. James has got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers.
Every shot in the world at his disposal. LeBron with the soft teardrop over the top.
Left side, Miller. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Beasley in for Caldwell Pope. And a change for the Pelicans. Holiday's checked in.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Rondo dishes to McGee. Count it. Good. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Holiday surveying the floor. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron is doubled.
Oh, my goodness. His 5th foul. One more, and he's done for the evening.
He's been racking up good numbers of free throws, shooting 8 for 11. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from James. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Pass to Diallo. And there's the pass to Miller. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Rondo passes to Beasley. Back to Rondo. He kicks to McGee. Beasley outside. Over to the left wing. Fires the 3. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. The Pelicans trail. Right wing. Rondo against Payton. Out to the right wing. Over Beasley. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 7 points here in this quarter.
So often Drew creates with the ball in his hands. This time the play is created for him. Last season, Drew Holiday had a breakout year. The UCLA product had career highs in scoring and efficiency. A lot had to do with he played off the ball. He played a lot of 2-guard.
And Smitty, as we were talking about Holiday spending more time at shooting guard lately.
But what I like, Kevin, he was still able to create for others effectively. The move allowed him to be much more aggressive and looking for his shot. People weren't sure of the change at first, but he looks right at home when he's playing off the ball.
Lenz checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Payton. 6 points for him. And Hill has it in the corner. And the call will be against Alex Lamb. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. Outside Holiday. The 3-pointer no good. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The Pelican shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Passes to Payton. Back to Randall. The dish to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Rondo kicks to Beasley. Outside Rondo. Back to Beasley. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game and both teams putting up points in a hurry. New Orleans on top, up by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So for New Orleans right now, Payton and Holiday are together in the backcourt. Diallo out there with Randall, and it's Hill in at the small forward. The shot's good from Kuzma. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Inside. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists in the game. The Lakers trail. Outside Rondo to the wing right side. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Holiday finds Payton. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Randall. Softly drops in the floater. Now it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
The beauty of the teardrop. Very difficult to really contest.
It's Ingram on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. And Hill over to help. Hart misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Holiday against Ingram. It's deflected.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. His long reach really allowing him to collect a good number of block shots.
It's stolen by Randall. And Holiday kicks to Hill. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Lakers trail by 5. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Rondo against Payton. Here's Len, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the New Orleans Pelicans. And the first one drops. And Stevenson's checked in for the Lakers. Ball comes in for Rajon Rondo. Mirotic is checked in for New Orleans. Etuan Moore comes in for Payton. Pelicans leading by 3. And Holiday kicks to Hill. And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Solomon Hill. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now here's Kuzma. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for New Orleans. They've led by as many as 14 points, and it's good 2 points.
Great to see Mirotic attacking down low, putting that 6'10 frame to use.
Ball with it. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Inside. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 3 points. Nice bucket there from Len.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
I'm so surprised in a game this close. I know it's easy to criticize, but the defense has to be better in the fourth.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. And out of bounds it is. Last touch by Mirotic. Ingram outside. Shot clock at 6. That one goes. Count it. Ingram's got 20 points.
And it's easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. His size, the long arms, the shooting ability. The D has no clue as to what to do.
And Davis can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 3. On the wing, Stevenson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kuzma can't get it to go.
You know, I like the competitive fire, but he's still really out of sync.
Mirotic finds Randall. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. They continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for the matchup with the Rockets, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
Ingram outside. Good D by Holiday.
You know, with that much room, you don't lay it up. You throw it down like you've been disrespected.
No good from Moore.
You know, this is a time when you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
Mirotic against Ingram. The feed to Len. And he lays it straight in.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Moore. Back to Randall. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Now Ball. And stolen by Mirotic. Here's Davis. A rebound by the Lakers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Stevenson with it. Picked up by Davis. Stevenson kicks to Ball. To the paint. Stolen by Holiday. And now the Pelicans on the break. And the call will be against Alex Len. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. To the middle. Here's Moore. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
Holiday against Ball. It's Ingram on the wing. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Yeah, how about the versatility of Ingram? Just remarkable at putting the ball in the hoop in really a variety of ways.
Now here's Moore. Here's Mirotic. The three-pointer no good.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half. None so far in the second.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Here's Holiday. Outside, Davis. Shot clock at 6. The high post shot. Tries again. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Rebounding, one skill we knew would transfer when AD went from college to the pros.
And that one falls for Davis.
Last season, Anthony Davis took his defensive game to just another level. He was always a good defender, but he's starting to become dominant. With his quickness and length, he's just a menace on that end.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He wants to change it up defensively and get more people packed into the paint. He said they're beating us up down low. We have to put a stop to it. Let's see if they respond, Kevin.
Now, here's Ball. Inside, here's Len. Lays it up off the glass. Len's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, great post position. That's going to be key here in crunch time.
No doubt. As close as this game is, I think it's going to come down to which team controls the paint down the stretch.
Here's Davis. Back to Holiday. Trying his luck deep. Here's Mirotic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 6. The Lakers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. LeBron passes to Ingram. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Kicks it out to James. Gets the bucket and the foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Peyton, he's checked in for New Orleans. Free throw good, James.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
Fade away. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, this is when you need them. Late in the game. It's not all about scoring.
Now here's Peyton. Kicks to Mirotic. Launches it. And the rejection by LeBron.
When he blocks shots, they are usually on the highlight reel. LeBron James with another one.
More. He's off on that one. And it's the Lakers the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
For 3, Ingram. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Len gets it to go on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got 5 assists tonight. And so Peyton will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 1. High post, Davis. Pass to Moore. Down low, here's Randle. He's good with the little jumper in close. Randle's got 19 points.
He has a score-first mindset. Each one plays with a lot of poise, and that buys him time to find an open man.
Now, here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And he is proving to be a gamer. You got to expect Ball to look to score in these critical stretches of the game.
Here's Moore. Floats one up. The putback. Len grabs the board. Len's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Ball. Pass to LeBron. And here is Ball. Back to James. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And here's Ingram from the arc. But they'll get another chance. And Davis sends it back. Pushing it up. On up the court. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 8 here in the quarter. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now here's Ingram. Back to Kuzma. It's taken away by Payton. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Len.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level.
Now, here's Kuzma. LeBron passes to Kuzma. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Julius Randle picks one up. Big time bucket there.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
Free throw good. Kuzma.
The perfect guy to have on the line right now.
Here's Payton.
And it's still within reach.
Maybe, but they are hanging on by a thread. They need to make good on every possession.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 2. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Payton. Floats it up for Randall. Stolen by Len. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And we see it all the time, guys. You get the big lead, maybe check out mentally, but not tonight.
They have this game in hand, but they're still pouring it on.
Here's the floater. Len grabs the board, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Bring both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, this is how you close out. Beautiful job.
Payton finds more to stop the run. The offensive rebound. And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, LeBron. The spotlight's on you all the time. How do you kind of put that to the side and deliver the kind of performance you did tonight?
I just wanted to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them tonight. And, I'm glad we was able to get this win.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.